presentation
Oh,
and answer
good.
questions and stuff like that. Betty Skinner is here.
Hi.
So we worked on it. I talked to some folks, and the weather's going to be great for your
good.
storage sale this weekend.
Well, good. And I have an answer to your question that you asked me last week.
Okay.
If a person served honorably one day, they are eligible to join the American Legion.
Okay. But they have to have served honorably
Generally,
one day.
it's you figure they do more than that, because if they go in to the reserves or National Guard, you do like 8 or 7, how many weeks of basic training anyway. So that and plus your training school. So that's like 2 months sometimes, if not longer. So yeah, they are eligible.
Excellent.
We changed the law because at one time you had to be during a conflict. And that hurt a lot of people, because of one of the friends I have, he was an in-between where there was no conflict. But now he's eligible. So they've changed it to where everybody, it doesn't matter if there was no conflict or not, you can join now.
Excellent.
But
Excellent.
it's kind of, he's up in years, so it's too late for him. But for the younger ones, we still have room.
Yeah. Well, and really from the conflict standpoint, I know we withdrew from Afghanistan last year. Was that considered a conflict, or was that
yeah, it's a conflict.
That's a conflict.
Yeah, that's a
so
conflict.
your Afghan
Oh, yeah,
veterans,
correct.
I think we still have a presence in Iraq,
Yeah,
and so
a few.
not near as many as
Right.
as it was during the Gulf Wars.
Right, not when I was there.
The first one.
First one, yeah, first
you,
one.
you were right. Gulf War One. You were
Yeah.
in Gulf War One. Then there was Gulf War Two, and so your commander in chief was HW then, right? Okay. And then, but we've had other police actions
Right,
and
yeah.
places where troops have been
Right.
around the world and still are around the world. I mean,
Right.
we still have a presence in Germany. We still have a presence in Japan. We still have a presence in a lot of
Right.
places
Oh, yeah.
around the world. So if you've served at least one day, then you are eligible to join the American Legion.
Correct.
So, well, that's great. And that was the question we were talking about because
Right.
event. But for the community theater,
Yes.
that unfortunately is disbanding or has
Yes.
disbanded.
Has disbanded. Yes,
And-
unfortunately. It's run its gamut, and it's no longer. We just don't have the people interested enough to want to do anything.
Yeah.
And it's really sad because, we had Alice Lorang and Laney Roundtree, who were so big in it for many, many years, and Regina Gardner and a bunch of other people, and it's a shame that it's no longer there and stuff. But we are having a storage unit sale to get rid of everything we've got.
Okay.
We've got the round tables that have 3 legs. We have desk chairs. We have two end tables. We have some clothing racks, a grandfather clock that was made for one of our plays, and I think if somebody knew how to do something to it, they could make it look really neater and even put a new motor in it to make the clock work.
Oh, okay.
Somebody that's crafty and stuff. We have some antique chairs, some matching ugly lamps, but they're antique. Well, they're antique. They're green. I've never seen green lamps before, and these are really, they're real. If you like antiques, these are antiques.
We used to have a green chair back in Mississippi. We had a green.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
it was the one thing he got from the divorce. This ugly lime green chair.
No, this is a dark green.
if
It's
we
not
was-
even lime. It's dark.
So there's no coordination.
No coordination. We have some box of remember the outside lights that were silver that you stuck the bulb in the middle of? Mm-hmm. We have a tote of those. We have a box of light bulbs, different colors and sizes. We have mystery boxes that we're going to sell for $5. The big totes and stuff, $5. You take what's in it. We're not going to. You can't look in it. You can't examine it. You take it as it is. We have a standing mirror, standalone mirror. We have a lot of picture frames. We have some coat racks, the light bulbs, a Christmas tree, and I don't know what all. Excuse me. And it's the 21st and the 22nd of October, and it will be from 8 to probably 4, Friday and Saturday. It's at 209 South 20th, Bill Dar's storage units. We're in number 10, the first one of the tall units and stuff. No early sales because we have to get there and be able to set up Saturday morning. We can't set up beforehand. Mm-hmm. So please don't come bug us about getting in because give us time to get set up
Okay.
and everything. But everything has to go. We've got some risers that we used to use for steps going up to stages and things like that. So we have a bunch of walls, insulation walls and stuff and things like that. just you have to come see because there's so much. There's some, we just need to get rid of it.
Yeah, it needs
Come
to go
bring a truck
away.
and trailer.
I have a truck. I don't know if my trailer would be conducive. The trailer I have,
Yeah, right.
looks like a big box, but
Yeah.
I guess I could carry some things in it
Yeah.
if I needed to. And then what would I do with them?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's not your problem.
Nope. I bought some of it and took home, and my friend of mine helped me build a back porch for my back porch.
Well, that was nice.
Yeah.
So,
So we got some good wood in there. Just it needs to find a new home.
okay. And so, Friday and Saturday, 8 o'clock, no early sales.
No early
So
sales.
you'll have to put up the police tape,
Yeah.
keep them out of
Right.
there, and then somebody will go over and cut the ribbon, and they can all come
Yeah, come
flooding
running
in.
after us.
Well, that'll be good. Well, that's kind of the end of an
It is.
era, the
It
end of
is.
a time.
Yes, at one time we had 5 storage units.
Wow,
That's
down
how
to
much
one.
stuff we had.
And
So,
now it's down to one.
down to 1.
Now the comedy troupe is still
Yes.
doing their
Yes.
doing their thing.
We went through the stuff and the things that we thought the Ocotillo Theater could use and the comedy troupe. We gave a lot of stuff to them and everything because we knew things that we could sell at garage sale. The clothing and stuff that we carry, it's because some of the stuff we had fit a lady. Do you remember Mrs. Campbell? She was like a beanpole. And we had a lot of her clothing, and nobody fits that except Mrs. Campbell. And her daughter is like that too. Her daughter's real thin and stuff, tall too.
Yeah.
Even though
yeah.
she's older, she's still real tall and thin like her
So
mom.
why couldn't I inherit that?
I
you
know.
Genetics. It's kind
Yeah.
of a crazy thing. So,
I know.
so are there any clothes left, or there just?
There might be a
few-
few, but not much.
So this is mostly furniture and wood
Right.
and
Yeah.
items like that.
I found a imitation fur coat or something that I'd like to get rid of, so I'm going to bring it. It was given to me, and I'm like, I have so many coats, I don't need this.
Yeah, and you need them about 6 times a year, and then the rest of the time.
Maybe not even that much.
I
The last
know.
couple of years, we haven't needed them that much even.
All right. Well, you were saying before we went on the air that you think, I don't know if you saw this in the Farmer's Almanac or whatever, we might have a winter this year.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of like having a winter because I grew up having winters here. And I didn't mind snow. And I don't mind the snow. It's nice to have it because it makes you feel like it's really winter.
Yeah.
You can't have Christmas without snow. It just doesn't work.
Well, we grew up in Iowa, and we sometimes had snow at Christmas, and
Right.
sometimes we didn't have snow
Yeah.
at Christmas. It wasn't a guarantee
Right, yeah.
that every year we had it. There have been a couple of times we had snow in October here, snow flurries.
Oh, yeah.
I can remember a couple of times that we'd go out to eat with Lana's mom and dad
Yeah.
because her birthday was on October 31st, and we had a few occasional snow flurries.
It
on
snuck in, huh?
Yeah, but
It
not,
went away fast.
but not often. And then we had Goliath, which was 2 feet in 24 hours. We don't need it that way
No.
either.
It's kind of like the rain. Let it come slow and gradually and then melt off a little bit. And then you can snow some more, but just don't get it too deep because I got stuck in my driveway.
Yeah. Oh, a lot of people had issues
Yeah.
with that. Well,
Big
that's
time.
kind of sad. So, I guess the comedy troupe is it? Because at one time, wasn't there reciprocal deals with like the community theaters in Carlsbad?
We did plays down
and-
there. Oh, and what? Carlsbad?
Carlsbad and Roswell and stuff like that.
No, we didn't. We went to their shows and stuff, but we never exchanged people playing in the shows and stuff or anything.
Okay.
huh?
There used to be, I think it was the community concert series that did some of that. I don't
Yeah.
know if that is still left. What's
know.
What's left, Betty? Everything's going.
I don't
If
know.
it's not on your phone and you can't look at it, it doesn't exist. It seems like.
I know. It's really sad because the community theater was here for so many years. Because I got accidentally roped into it when I moved back here by Sue Pemberton. She said they were doing a play at Dessert Theater, and she said they need servers. It was and everything. I said okay, and I kind of got hooked on it. And then somehow I ended up being on stage, and accidentally, I'm like, what happened?
Yeah. Do you feel as an actress
Yes.
that you were typecast?
No, not really.
So you played a lot of different roles
Yeah,
over there.
someone asked me recently. I said, "Yeah, if I can die in the first scene, first act, I'm good." And actually, I did. One that I directed, I did do that.
You made sure of that, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Do any other plays that kind of stick out in your mind that you remember?
Oh, there were
from-
so many. I remember one time I had hurt my hand, so I had a hanky on it, and a friend of mine, Pam Dallas, was doing a scene with me, and I flipped my hanky, and I almost clipped her in the nose. I mean, it was so close.
Yep, yep. But you stayed in character,
Yes,
right?
we did. It was like, woo.
That was supposed to happen. Yeah.
But there were a lot of, there's so many fun memories and everything. There were so many people that, some I grew up with and some I've known all my life. And it's a lot of new people and everything, and some younger ones and stuff. So it's really been fun for all these years and stuff. And I kind of miss it. It's like where I worked. I miss where I worked at, because I miss the people.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I miss most, is being out with the public and stuff, things like that.
Well,
So-
and there wasn't always the Ocotillo.
No.
So sometimes the performances had to be
Oh,
at
we
different
performed at
places
the
around
First
town.
Methodist Church, First Presbyterian Church. We did the one about the fly. What's
The Fly.
the Little Shop of Horrors? We did
Oh,
that
okay.
at First Presbyterian Church. First Christian Church, we've done several. The Dessert Theaters we've done there. We've just done it a lot. Every place country club. Before they added the new building, we did it in the smaller part, and then we did a Mardi Gras one when they opened the back part up,
Mm-hmm.
and that was fun because something happened, and the doorbell did ring, so somebody went ding dong, and the gun didn't go off, and somebody went bang, and then all of a sudden the lights went off. We're like, uh-oh, didn't somebody pay the bill? So if you ever saw the funny things that go on around backstage and stuff, because I know we did a Greater Tuna.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And those guys had so many clothing changes. We had sets of girls all the way around the stage because every time one of the guys would go off, they'd have changed clothes immediately, And one of them, they would position him because in the scene before he came on, he was a man, or no, he was the mother. The next scene he came on, he was the sheriff. So they had to position his hands. Instead of coming out like this, he had to put his hands in his pocket. So he would come out as the woman. But there's so many, and it's so much fun, even backstage, because I did a lot of props and stuff, and I enjoyed that more than anything else and stuff, and everything, And even when there's one where the wall actually falls down, and we put it back up, and it's upside down. But it's written in the play that way,
Yeah,
So it made it fun, too.
sure. Well, Friday and Saturday,
Yes.
8 o'clock each day.
Yes.
20th Street.
Yes, 20th and 20th, and it's like right behind, just past the car wash,
Okay.
And everything. It's that storage. It's the only one on 20th.
Right.
And everything.
And the intersection's open now at Grand,
Yes.
so that
Yeah, we were worried because we thought they were going to go north instead of south.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like, otherwise we'd have had it in July.
Yeah.
But we weren't sure which direction they were going. So I
Yeah.
said, okay, we got to have it now.
That's right, before they change their minds,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So. Well, Betty, thank you so much.
Thank
and,
you.
Feel free to come back and talk memories or
Next time I'll be wearing one hat, maybe
maybe
instead of two.
the American Legion or
Yes.
something like that. So, all right. Well, hopefully we'll see you on Saturday, and it'll
Okay.
all be gone.
I hope
Friday
so.
or Saturday, it'll all be
Yes.
gone. So,
We hope so.
all right. Thanks a lot, Betty.
Thank you, hon.
We're going to take a break and get the Zoom room open.